So blissful morning YouTube. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are here for the first time, my name is Natural, and our channel is about many things. So at this moment, we're kind of focusing on how to. We're going to keep it that simple. How to. Whatever we're doing, how to. Today is how to blend sea moss. After you've soaked it, I just soaked it. This soaked for 12 hours. My customers, YouTube family, Facebook family, really my customers, those that are into healing thyself naturally, have been requesting. We've had a new few customers on board who are investing in their health for the first time, and they have their sea moss they've ordered. As a matter of fact, they've invested in the entrepreneurial startup packages. For those of you that don't know, before we start, let me explain what we do. We specialize in sea moss, moringa, soursop leaf, and some of the best handcraft ever. We focus on healing crystals. Our entire business has been, I don't want to say reduced, our entire business focuses on healing and health. No matter what aspect you come from, we teach skills that can lead to entrepreneurship, a way to sustain yourself. It's all healing. So our sea moss, moringa, soursop leaf is our earth medicine. Our healing stones is also our earth medicine, because healing stones are rock formations of the earth. But today, we're glad you're here. For those that watch this video, could you please like, subscribe, share with someone, tell somebody about our channel, which is Natural's Tribe. However you stumbled across us, we appreciate you. So, with no further ado, oh, and it's International Women's Day. Now let me say a little bit about that while I'm rinsing off my sea moss. When I lived in South Africa, there was no Women's Day, there was Women's Month. I'm not a person that really get into celebrating days and months when they tell us to. I celebrate women all day, every day, 365 days a year. I'm a woman myself. I celebrate myself every time I think about it, which is all the time. So it's just about honoring yourself. So anyway, it's International Women's Day month, however you want to see it. So we want to soak our sea moss, people. Soak our sea moss. Nothing less than 12 hours. Yes, you can soak it overnight, but you don't have to. And we don't want to lose anything nutrient-wise. So I soaked it with lime. Just cut open a lemon or a lime. These are fresh off our trees, so I know they look like big oranges, but they're actually lemons. Actually, I soaked mine in lime. I have a lime tree right out in front of my house, and I'm taking the water off after I've soaked it. It's only 4 steps. You already did one when you soak it. That's your first breakdown stage to sea moss gel. So I'm pouring my water off. Now, you don't always have to pour your water off. You can give it to your plants. They will thank you later. Trust me. Talk to people who use their sea moss water that they've soaked in and give it to their plants and ask them to share that story with you. Okay. So I'm all fresh. I soaked it in lime. You can actually smell. You should be able to smell the citrus of the lime. You should be able to smell it. And that's it. So we soaked it. We rinsed it. That's 2 steps. Now we're on the 3rd step. It's only 4 steps. Okay. Soaked it in lime for 12 hours. Nothing less than 12. Rinse it off really well, which you just watched me do. Thirdly, have your blender ready. Put your sea moss. Now you can't soak too much at a time, because if you got great quality sea moss, which you will have if you get from me from the lovely Grenada, it swells properly. We say proper thing. It swells properly. So here's my sea moss. This much sea moss was about a handful soaking, and this is how much you get. So isn't that beautiful? Okay, excuse me for a second. Okay, so we got our sea moss, and now you got to add water to it before you blend it. Now, when it comes to water, I'm not big on telling you what type of water to use. I live in the Caribbean island, lovely Grenada. I'm using rainwater. I've collected some rainwater. I have a lovely landlord that collects rainwater, and I use it for my sea moss. You can use spring water, whatever kind of water you use. That part be your business. But your water needs to bring it to the top. See? Can you see? My water's right there. Bring it to the top first. And if we need more, we'll add it, but we don't want to make it too thin. Now it's about texture. We're trying to get an applesauce texture. Okay? So I'm putting it on my blender. And matter of fact, I'll bring you around here while it's blending. Just give me a second. Putting my top on my blender. This is how it looked going in my blender. This is step number 3. You can write these steps down if you want. Soak it. Just in a simple soak it. Mine was in this one. I just put it in the zinc and put some water in there. Cut a lemon open or a lime. Squeeze it in there. Drop the 2 pieces in there. Put a top on it and walk away. Come back 12 hours later. Rinse it like you just seen me do. Step number 2. Rinse it really well. Make sure all the particles, all the salt. Remember, it's coming from the bottom of the sea. Now it's in my blender. Okay, let me show you something. See this? It's still rather, I got applesauce, but it's rather thick. It can be thinned out just a little bit more. Okay, just a little bit more. It's really thick. You don't want it too thin, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. See that? As you go along, we're creating a texture of applesauce. Applesauce isn't that thick and it isn't that thin. Okay, putting my top back on my blender. Okay, so how do you know if you've blended long enough? Going through it again with your spoon. It's really nice and smooth. Look. See that smoothness? I don't see no lumps in it. I don't see none of that. And the last thing I want to do before I pour it in my jars, you should have your mason jars ready. I want to taste it and make sure it's smooth enough. It's very smooth. then I'm ready. I'm ready. Now, mason jars is what, I ain't gonna say you should have. It's just that I just bought me some olives and I was going to throw the jar away. I love olives. And I said, I'm gonna save my jar. It was nice and it was sturdy. It had a nice clean top to it. So I'm using my olive jar, people. This is your fourth and final step. Look, sea moss gel ready to go. That goes in the refrigerator. Sit that over there, and I got one more. See, I got quite a nice piece in there. So what I'm going to do, since I got a little piece left in here, I'm going to go ahead and take another 1, 2. Now see those 2 tablespoons I just took out? If I didn't have my sea moss for today, I would have taken them raw. Like that. But that's for big people. We call it big people party. Everybody's not ready to do it raw like the big people. So some people need to. What I'm going to do with this little bit left in here is blend me up some sea moss. I might as well. My jars are full. I'm going to drop a banana in there. And this will go in the refrigerator for me to have tomorrow morning. Matter of fact, I'm going to put 2 bananas. Whatever your favorite fruits are. Don't have to be bananas. Don't have to be what I like. So that was an extra step. I got my 2 jars of sea moss. 1, 2, and that's it. 4 steps. Put them in the refrigerator, and tomorrow you decide if you want to try the big people thing. 2 tablespoons, that's the big spoon. 1, 2, and going out the door and enjoy your life for the day. For those that can't handle the raw thing, for those that can't handle it, then blend you up a smoothie. Take 2 tablespoons, 2 big ones, or 3 tablespoons. I'm a little extra. And put your favorite fruits in there and a little bit of water, whatever type of water you use, blend it up and drink it. Have a blissful day, people. And whatever other information you think you need about Grenadian, authentic Grenadian sea moss, let us know. We'll give it to you. Yes, we are doing our entrepreneurial startup packages. Just respond if you're interested and we will get it to you. Great way to start your own business. Sustain yourself. Heal thyself. Read about the healing properties in sea moss. And then I'm here for you. Have a blissful day. Please like, subscribe, and share.